What's up, guys? Gaberboy on the Branding Podcast. And we're with an episode, week for a recap for the week of Sunday, November 9th, to Saturday, November 15th. Hope you guys had an amazing week this week. Um, I guess I'll just put it out here now for like the highlight of my highlight of the week. I had to get wisdom teeth surgery. I think it's next week, like next Thursday, I want to say. Yeah, Thursday or Friday or something. So how's this gonna affect my YouTube? We'll probably record a video or a few videos like while I'm freaking like recovering, I guess you want to say, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I guess you guys could expect like maybe one video before, maybe like two videos like while like I'm out or whatever. Not really out, but like while freaking like I'm recovering or what do you want to call it. So yeah, but yeah, I'm doing this a little bit earlier than like I usually do. I usually record like anytime probably past like 12, whether it's like 12, 1, 2, even sometimes 3 or 4 o'clock. Like freaking like yeah, I usually do it like super late. So I'm doing like the first part now so I could just like get everything else done later. But if you guys enjoy, make sure to subscribe, like, turn to the video because I'm from understanding the code gears so you can support me. Make sure to check out Week 4 recap on Spotify too. And if you guys are on Spotify now, make sure to follow and leave a rating. And also go check out Advanced code Giver 10 for 10% off on any order this week. So yeah, and I also think that there's some Black Friday deals happening every once in a while. Um, let me just hide my screen real fast in case. Yeah, we're fine. I don't know. I think Black Friday will happen like every once in a while because sometimes because like over the past few weeks or a few days they've been doing like Black Friday deals. So yeah. But anyway, let's get started. So for Sunday, November 9th, we got some Chapter 7 leaks. Revive and drivable reboot vans are coming in Chapter 7. I think this is a really cool like thing. This is like what most well, a lot of battle royales do. I know Apex has um well, they have like those redeployable or whatever you want to call them reboot vans, which is cool. Does Warzone have anything? Actually, no, don't know. Well, they have self revive, so that's cool. I'm pretty sure Apex has self revive too. So yeah, I'm excited for it. It's pretty cool. Durable reboot vans sounds so fun, honestly. Like you're able to just drive around like of a reboot van. It would be like a little fun thing to like troll people and all that stuff, I guess. So yeah, pretty fun. We also have some more news. Armor might be coming in Chapter 7. A few months ago, Lulo, sorry, leaked that Epic is working on some sort of armor for Battle Royale. While some people think this was just for Jebediah's head, there were a few new files involving resistance for grenades, as well as a re-added crafting file, maybe crafting armors. Considering medallions are likely being phased out, maybe this will be replacement for in Chapter 7. I feel like armor is pretty cool too. Like I know Battle Royale has it once again, or not Battle Royale, Warzone has it once again. I feel like most Battle Royales actually do. Like the new Battlefield, like Battle Royale. I don't remember the name of it right now. Warzone has it. Apex has it. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I just feel like they're at this point they're kind of like copying everything that like other Battle Royales do. Can't think of other Battle Royales. AEW Fight Forever, Stay SMP, I'm joking. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. Um, Boons are staying in Chapter 7. A huge bunch of references were added for boons that we haven't seen before. Two new boons being Feather Falling and Fire Jump. Also, a new feature for NPCs, so boons is being worked out. I always like boons. I felt like boons were like pretty cool and unique to like gameplay and all that stuff. I didn't really care that much about them though, but they're still pretty cool. And finally, for the last Chapter 7 news for Sunday, some creators were invited to play Chapter 7 early before launch, so including Den Dengoso, Dengoso. I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, But yeah, pretty cool. I know I already talked about like a little bit. Whatever the last thing was, I think it was for um. Sorry about something was happening. So I remember like I talked a little bit about like people were hating on Fortnite giving creators early access for the Simpsons season, all that stuff. Like it's spoiling a lot of stuff. It's like not fair to small creators, all that stuff. I still say it's like the same thing for this one too, especially since like it's like I want to say a lot more earlier, because for the Simpsons one, I'm pretty sure it was like maybe what the same week. I want to say it was like maybe 2 or 3 days or whatever. This one's literally just freaking like I want to say a full like week or whatever. Let's see. 19th is next Wednesday, and I think the season ends Friday or next Friday or Saturday. So yeah, I don't know. I have to see, but it's still pretty cool. I guess they're getting like creators like more involved and all that stuff. I know that people have been wanting that a lot more in the community, so it's nice that Fortnite's kind of listening to that. And yeah, we have some more news about companions. So, new dragon, pig, and cat mascots or sidekicks are expected to arrive in Fortnite in the near future, and they're expected to arrive in the game in the next coming weeks. Pretty cool. I know like cats already got leaked a little bit. Why did I close out of that? I know cats already got leaked a little bit by Epic. I don't know like when they're actually releasing or not, but still pretty cool. Dragon, pig are pretty cool too. I know like there's a dragon pet backwing, so that'll probably be like released as soon at some point. Pig, I have no idea. Well, pig is the Homer's pet or whatever that came out, so maybe that's what it's talking about. Who knows? And I think that's it actually. So for Monday, November 10th, for Battle Royale, we got the next Simpsons short, like the short that like Fortnite's releasing like every week for the season. So let's watch it. I feel like it's a little quiet. Sorry, chat.
In good time, Professor. First, I must finish making Springfield a paradise.
Well, what more can you do? You've already turned my robocaller into a ladybug.
Let's go home, Tiger.
I shall rain abundance down upon my people, like a giant showerhead with a low flow restriction disabled. What does that cloud look like to you?
The toroidal electron cloud of the helium atom, which in layman's terms is a donut.
That was so loud for some reason.
Giant food from the sky!
It's just remarkable. It's remarkable. Well, you should certainly keep that shard for now. Although, it leaves me absolutely nothing to show the Nobel Prize committee. Fantastic. I cannot wait to study me. Self-dissection, here I come. With the cutting and the looking and the ouch. As the town mob whipper-up, I say Homer has gone too far.
He dropped a huge cream pie on me. I'm a clown. It's only funny when I throw the pie. I'll take the laugh.
Let's get rid of our city's so-called savior. Okay, Homer, you know how to handle angry mobs. First, get rid of the evidence, then blame Lenny. I can toss this where I dump all my garbage. So long, Trouble! Core flare-up. Good sign. Now to take a break. Lucky I filled up the town with comfy love seats. There's still some candy left in that candy bar wrapper. So many regrets. Losing family. Never got to eat candy bar. Fine donuts taste smart. Stupid Flanders.
Alright, so this trailer is pretty cool. It like showed us like how Dr. or Professor Fink, I wanna say, like turned into Peely. He's like showed us like the donut here, I'll just play it like, while we freaking mute it. The donut falling from the sky feature, which came out on Tuesday's update. It showed us this skin, which is like the Peely skin in the battle pass. Show us Lisa more, which like she released the same week. Izzy's Rexy's chainsaw and the Mo skin. Showed us I mean, looking at like this whole entire shot right here, like I feel there's so many characters like that could come to the game. Like who's on the game that would be cool in Fortnite? Comic book guy, maybe Disco Stew. I don't mind. Frick, what's his name? I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long. Freaking Lenny and Carl. Frick, what's his name? God, I'm blanking. I haven't watched The Simpsons in so long, but I freaking used to watch it all the time, like before school. Chief Wiggum would be cool. Principal Skinner. Fat Tony would be cool. The Pirate Guy would be cool. Anyone else? Willie would be cool. Yeah, but anyway. That showed us what happened to like the crystal, and also showed us like this feature was gonna apparently come out next week. But also in this trailer we see some other stuff, like we see where is it? We see the pig, which comes out later this week, or that also came out this week too. Here, I'll do this too. So we got Professor Fink, and we got Mo. Homer's pig, Plopper as a sidekick, and Falling Donuts and Homer Clones next update. Except Homer Clones didn't come on next update, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out probably next week. So yeah, yeah, pretty cool though. I like these like little shorts that they're doing. I feel like it's like cool and unique from like what they usually do for like collabs or whatever. And I said this like before in the past, but I honestly hope what they do is like a lot more, like with more collabs in the future, especially like with animated shows or just like theme seasons. Even if they do with like small things too, like just one-off collabs, like kind of what freaking Peter was or whatever. Like if we got like a Family Guy short or whatever, then that'd be cool. But anyway, moving on to Chapter 7 news. During the NFL Los Angeles Rams versus San Francisco 49ers game, people could spot a new teaser for the 7. 7 are returning each other 7 Fortnite. So we see these two guys, one with like the 7 logo, and then one with just the wording 7. So pretty cool. I feel like they're going all out for like these teasers, like teasing it like in Los Angeles, jeez, which supposed to be like where next season is, showing like the 7. It's cool. Maybe 7 will be part of like the live event somehow. Who knows? For cosmetics, the bug where typing in the logger search bar causes the search bar to deselect is no longer said to be fixed until tonight's update for some reason. Which I don't know why like they chose that, but it's weird. And then we got upcoming bird skin. Thanksgiving is coming, and Epic is still working on the survey skin on December 14, 2024. With the update, new Lego hit piece got added that will be fused for the upcoming bird-like skin. Pretty cool. I feel like we rarely get like any Thanksgiving Day skins, honestly. Actually, wait, did we get any Thanksgiving Day skins before? If you want to consider like the corn skin and the what, pie skin? I think his name's like Meat something or whatever. Then I guess, but we mostly have just been getting like autumn skins or whatever, or fall skins, which is cool, I guess. But still, for new modes, a new Fortnite mode is coming out on December 12th. Warner Brothers were slash are involved in it somehow, and it has tackling, physics, and special characters. Pretty cool. I still don't know what it is, but like people say it's multiverses. It'd be kind of cool if it was multiverses. Like pretty funny too, because like multiverses died this year or whatever, and or was it last year? No, it was this year, right? When did multiverse like shut down? May 30th, 2025. So it was this year. But yeah, this would be funny like if like Fortnite like made their own like multiverses clone of it and actually got like Warner Brothers to like work on it. But yeah. Um for new features we got an upcoming electricity feature. According to Wenzon, oh my god, I can't speak. Wenzo, let's call him Wenzo because that's like the freaking like his name right here. The feature will be environmental like fire. It'll slow down a player's movement speed and damage their health directly. Besides teammates, electricity can damage vehicles and buildings too. You can find electricity from generators on the map and shoot it from the upcoming electricity or electric tendril gun. Sounds pretty interesting. I'm excited to see like what like this actually works out as, but hopefully it's not too overpowered or whatever. For the live event, we got Chapter 6 finale event Sky Mango ratings got updated. These these ratings were Peggy 13 for blood, moderate violence, IE user interact, and IE in-game purchases V7 10 or V71. And we got the other ratings. So for ESBR or ESRB, which is North American, it's Team 13, which is like well, I'm pretty sure, which is like what Fortnite is, but it's for violence and blood. Peggy, which is Europe, which is 12 plus for moderate violence. For Klassen or Brazil, it's 12 plus for violence. USK or Germany is 16 plus for violence. Generic, which is 12 plus for moderate violence. ACB, which is Australia, is M for violence, online activity, and in-game purchases. For some reason, I don't know why it's M. GRAC, which is South Korea, for 12 plus for violence, and Russia is 16 plus for violence. I don't know like why like some of this stuff is like so different. Like for some things like they have like violence and blood. Some things they have online activity and in-game purchases. I don't know. It's weird. But maybe I'll give us like a little like teaser of like what the event's gonna be. Because we never really seen like blood in Fortnite, so wonder if like it's gonna be like a Simpsons sword or whatever, and like the it's gonna have like involved blood somehow. That'd be pretty cool. For Lego, we got upcoming NPCs for Ninjago. With the next update, we will feature. Wait, with the next update, we will feature new upcoming NPCs with the next code names. We got Matron Splash, Proto Energy, Shrewd Ticket, Shrewd Shamrock, Shrewd Oven, Shrewd Scallop, and Shrewd Nom Nom. Pretty cool. They'll be important next update. Expect them to be elemental ninjas, and I don't know. So pretty cool. For bugs, we got the bugs set to be fixed in tonight's update, or that night's update. So it looks like missing player interaction animation when holding a weapon and interacting with a sidekick, and Mr. Dapperman is missing his bow tie. For Lego, ranged weapons may not function correctly when equipped by NPCs on Lego Fortnite Islands. Some bus stations may no longer stay discovered after leaving a world. And newly discovered bus stations on the Star Wars Island and the Lost Isles have incorrect names. If it's a world, unable to change the jump key on PC, amplifiers and SSD and endurance have no collision, and huts may get stuck on terrain ledges. And for other, we got. There was a live stream on YouTube of the Simpsons playing Fortnite. This is like from the live Simpsons YouTube channel, and there's also code drops like throughout the chat or dropping in the chat for Homer's car, which is pretty cool. I tried to get it, but I think I came like a little bit too late. So I think I only saw like 1 or 2 in chat before like they ended the live stream. But it's still pretty cool. And then finally, from IGN actually, Lego Peely Bones is $84.99 on Amazon. It includes bonuses or item. I'm pretty sure it's um the Bright Bomber pack, the Bright Bomber Lego pack that came out like when Lego first released or whatever. So pretty cool. I saw a lot of code actually from like when I got like all the Lego sets like last year. So I have like a lot of stuff to like actually give out this Christmas or whatever. I have a Spider-Man 2 code because of PlayStation. Shout PlayStation. If you guys don't remember that story, because I told it like maybe I think once or twice on this channel. I graduated last year or this year or whatever, and when I graduated, like I saw like these like little like this trend on TikTok or whatever, or not trend, this like little thing on TikTok like where people are saying like these companies or celebrities like your graduation letter or graduation like thing that says like I graduated from class of 2025 or whatever. And yeah, when I did that, they or some company sent some back. So I sent some to a bunch of artists, companies, some celebrities, whatever, and I got a few things back. I got something from the Red Sox, which is my favorite baseball team. What else did I get? I don't even remember what else I got, but the big thing I got was a note from PlayStation. I actually have it right next to me, right here. And it says, "Gabe, congratulations on your graduation. Thanks for sharing your accomplishment with us." And Players No Limit on the thing. And I got a code for the Cobalt Star Bundle, which is pretty cool. Then I also got a code for Spider-Man 2. So, and since I already got like Spider-Man 2 and I bought like the 19 inches of Venom bundle. I don't know the exact name of it. Collector's bundle, I guess. I'm probably going to give out this Christmas, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, still pretty cool. But anyway, moving on to Tuesday, why did I say September? Tuesday, November 11th. We got an update for cosmetics for new. We're actually going to have to go on the website so I can describe the skins. Or not, so we can look at the skins. So we'll go from newest to oldest. We got Mo, what's in the shop now, and it leaves the 22nd. And with him, we got the skin. We have this emote. Yeah, I'll play it again because like the audio cut out. That's a reference to Flaming Mo, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And then we also have the Mo's Foam Pickaxe, which is pretty cool. That's like the little thing. Is there a Mr. Freely? Wait, Mr. Freely here? IP Freely? Pretty cool. I think that's all in the bundle, actually. Yeah, it's all in the bundle. We also have the Tyler Creator skin. So we have the Tyler the Creator skin with the hat colors. We got green, blue, and red. All it does is change like the color of the hat. I don't think it changes like anything like about the shirt or whatever. I mean, also kind of cool if it changed like the colors of the shoes, but I guess not. And we also have the cell shading option. So we got cell shading on for Tyler and all of the hats. Pretty cool. We also have a Chromacopia or Chromacopian skin. We have the Chromacopia Tyler, Chromatic Tyler, and Chromatic Tyler reactive off. And then we also have mask on and off for all the styles too. I feel like they did pretty good. They're pretty cool on the skin. Like this looks like, I feel like it looks like Tyler like a lot. That's pretty cool. We have to mute some of this stuff because of copyright. We have Little Golf Cart, which plays Earthquake. I'll play the song a little bit, but got to mute after a while. Alright, I think that's all I can play. But it's still pretty cool. I always like when Fortnite does like these little emos. I feel like they're all like all pretty cool, all pretty unique, all that stuff. Then we also got the Thought I Was Dead emo. I'll play a little bit of that. Alright, that's all it does for a while. But we got this like little motion. It's pretty cool. I honestly hate how they just bleep out like the words. I get like why they bleeped it out because it says like the N word and all that stuff, and obviously don't want that in Fortnite. But at the same time, it's just weird that like they chose the song out of all of them. Like especially like when like it says the N word like all the time. Like they literally just say like probably like 3 words before like it bleeps out or whatever. Then we have the Earth Shaker pickaxes for the drums. We have the Chroma Box pickaxe for the microphone, the Dynamite the Exploder back bling, the Mini Tyler back bling, the Earth Shaker back bling for the drums, the Chroma Box back bling for the microphone, Golf Pink wrap, and Chroma Green wrap. I remember I saw someone on Twitter say like this is like Wicked, like with Glenda and the witch and Ariana Grande. I don't remember the names. I never watched Wicked, but it's pretty funny. We have to have the Daft Punk double neck guitar. Wait, what is this part of the actual? I'm confused. Then the Take 5 bass. I'm tired. I know it's not late, but I'm just tired. The Earthshaker drums, the Chroma Vox microphone, and the Chroma Contrail. Pretty cool. And the whole entire bundle is 3,200 V-Bucks. We also have some jam tracks part of the whole entire set. We'll get to. We'll just do it now, I guess. Where's jam tracks? So actually, the only one is Earthquake jam track. So pretty cool. I swear there was more, weren't there? Oh yeah, we got Sticky and we got Ring Ring Ring. So all pretty cool. Then we have more from the weekly jam tracks. We'll get to that soon. You guys already see it here, but yeah, whatever. Then we have Lisa Simpson. Pretty cool. She's in her little mech, like Bart and Morty is, because she's a child. We also have the saxophone solo emote. I feel like with like all the emotes, like they have like we have this one which plays like the beginning part of the song. Then they also have where is it? Was it this one? No. Where's the emo of Marge? Where is that one? This one. I feel like at this point, like if we keep like getting these emotes, like I feel like we could just eventually like recreate like the whole entire song of like the Simpsons or intro song, whatever. We also have Lisa's Essentials backpack. We see the Malibu Stacy doll. We see some books like math, probably science, and what's going on with my monitor? And more math. Okay, whatever. Pretty cool. We have the Lisa saxophone pickaxe. Pretty cool. We have, and I think there's one more thing part of the set. I could be completely wrong. Oh, it includes the monorail song from The Simpsons. So pretty cool. I saw people like say on Twitter like this is not worth 500 V-Bucks since this is literally less than a minute song. It's literally like 54 seconds. Which I honestly think is pretty weird. That's like worth 500 V-Bucks for a minute song. This is also why I think like all jam tracks would be 300 V-Bucks. I just definitely feel like freaking jam tracks are just not worth 500 V-Bucks at some points. Some people could argue with me about that, but it's whatever. We also had the Constable Sprinkles skin, which was from a mini teaser last week when like the deodorant applicator and the slingshot gun came out. It's pretty cool. So we got the glasses on and the glasses off style. She's not on the shop anymore. She left the shop yesterday, so yeah. And we also got the Crueler Cuffs pickaxe. Yeah, I'll do this. Or I saw someone say, like on Twitter, do a combo of this and Sabrina Carpenter. What you don't know, she always arrests someone on her shows, so pretty funny. We have the Donut Lookup back bling, and we have the Glaze wrap in the bundle, which is down to 400 V-Bucks. And then this stuff hasn't come out to the shop yet, so it'll probably come out eventually. We have the Earl Estate skin, the Talent of Night pickaxe, the Pellet of Prophecy back bling, and the Curse of the Flock wrap. All pretty cool set. We have the Scratchy skin with the... Did any of his stuff get leaked or decrypted yet? I don't think so, actually. Because I don't see like any backwing that hasn't, or pickaxe or backwing that hasn't released yet. So maybe he didn't get any stuff yet. But overall, pretty cool Scratchy skin. Just a nice simple skin. Like, it's honestly like I don't know, it's just like a pretty cool skin and all that stuff. Just nice, simple. A little like random, I guess. Like, honestly, like, I don't know why like they chose Scratchy to be in the game, but it's still pretty cool. We have the Ken Kestrel skin with the Foul Corpse Field Axe pickaxe and the Raptor Striker back bling. We have the Dawn Eggcracker skin with the Roaster's Dozen pickaxe and the Barn Door Point of Sale machine. What looks like just a credit card scanner or whatever with like a tip thing on it. What is that? 30, 80, what is that? 10,000? That's like insane. We have the Flick Fusion skin, the Meltdown Mace pickaxe, the Regulation Radball pickaxe or backbling, and the Meltdown wrap. We have the Malibu skin with the hat on and the hat off skin. The Shaka Shark Slapper pickaxe and the Sharky backbling. Pretty cool set. I think I saw someone say on Twitter this might be the star pack skin for next season, so honestly I like the look of it. It's pretty cool. We had the Freediver skin, which we actually have some information on how to get in the video at some point. I think it's actually like coming up after we're done with the skin, the cosmetics. We had the Mothmando Elite skin, which is different from the regular Mothmando skin. So pretty cool. Honestly, feel like I could have spent a style, but still whatever. And I think the rest of the stuff is from, yeah, it's part of the regular Mothmando skin. So pretty weird that they just didn't make it like a style like they normally would. We had the Springfield Peely skin, which is part of the Battle Pass. That's the secret skin. So we have the regular one, and then we have the Professor Frank one. Glad they didn't make it two different skins. I'm glad they like made like one skin at all. Then we also have the emote, the Berserk Banana Beam emote. And then we have the Potassiumated Glavinator pickaxe with the Solid Steel Glavinator pickaxe style. We have the Banana Bunch Lunch back bling and Radioactive Bunch Lunch back bling style. Jeez. I think there's a wrap. Probably this one, the Spring Peeled wrap. Pretty cool, pretty funny. Maybe some of this stuff is part of the thing. The Professor's Frankfort Laboratory loading screen. Maybe this one? No, that's from the regular Battle Pass. This is by logging in. I think. Hold on, guys. I'm freaking page 5 secret reward for claiming the skin. Honestly, that's the only loading screen. Then we have that's part of the Battle Pass. Okay, probably this one? Yeah, the Go Banana Spray. Maybe this is part of it, I don't know yet. The Professor Discovery, spray. We have it's probably it, but I can't find anything else. And then I think this also came out last update, but we got the Autumn skin. I don't know what's new. the Wand of Oak Pickaxe, and the Oak Worn Wings back wing. Oh, it's like it. Okay, never mind. It looks like it came out already. For other emotes, we have the magical or mystical magical emote, which is something from Benson Broad. Pretty lackluster. It's really just like doing this. Like I feel like it could have had like more movement or whatever. Then we have the lighter emote, which I don't know like what's this from or whatever. Okay, and then we have the Homer's Head Retreat emote, which just recreates like that meme that like people like all the time. The one like where Homer like backs up into the bush. Pretty cool. For 300 V-Bucks, I also think it's pretty cool too. We have the coffee break emote. What looks like it also came with like the donut skin. We have the Wings of Renown. I wonder if that's it. What you actually get from getting a win in Blitz Royale. We'll talk a little bit more about that later this week. So pretty cool. And then we have, I think everything else is old. We also have the anything else? Okay, well we'll go over kicks like we'll go over kicks like with this. So we have the Mothman Jr. kick or sidekick, the Forbidden Squiggles hat with it, and the Cozy Bones hat with it too. Then we have his emote. Pretty cool. Then we also have the Dummy Dog sidekick with the bandana on and bandana off. And the Crash Test Initiator emote. Pretty cool. Then we also have the Teacup Cheap Pup one sidekick with the little Crimson sweater, the little Devil sweater, and the little Zapper sweater. Then we have the sidekick emote. Yapper level 100. Pretty funny. I don't know like what number this is though. It looks like it's like 15, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 15 million. Alright. Then we also have Plopper with the bandana on and bandana off styles and the psychic emote. Pretty cool. One thing I'll say about this now, which we'll probably talk about like later in the video too if I go over it again, but you actually can't name this sidekick. Like it's just Plopper like all the time, which I think is cool. I guess like you can't you can't like rename you can't you can't also customize it. You can't customize or name it, which is a lot more different than like the other sidekicks, which is pretty cool. What else? I feel like the collab sidekicks are a lot more worth it. I don't know, I would have liked if like this one was customizable, if you could like name it like Spider Pig or Harry Porker or any other reference like from the Simpsons movie, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Going over like all the sidekick customization now, just so we don't have to go over it again later. We have the Mothman Jr. one. So you're able to change the base with Dusty, blue, purple, and white. The accent gray, blue, purple, and wheat. And then the eyes, red, green, or purple. I mean, this one's cool. It's supposed to be like the Mothman skin that came out of this Fortnite mirrors. So, yeah. We also have the one for the Dummy Dog. Sorry, I just need to try and get it out. So, this one we have for body. We have yellow, aqua. What was that? Aqua, aluminum, and carbon fiber. For legs, we have yellow, aqua, aluminum, and carbon fiber. And then for the head, we also have yellow, aqua, aluminum, and carbon fiber. And then for rust, we can put rust on and off. This is supposed to be like the dummy skin, I guess, in some ways. So it's pretty cool. Also let who is this? Hypex? No, it's Fire Monkey. Randomize it a little bit. So pretty cool. I feel like this one like goes with the like the dummy skin. But one problem with this, like that like people are just gonna bring up with this is that you have to like kind of pick like a color to like match with the dummy skin, because I think the dummy skin has two styles, like the yellow style and black style or carbon fiber style. So like if you want to match with like the with it, then you either have to choose the yellow one or carbon fiber for Olin, which sucks. But who knows? Maybe they'll change like sidekicks eventually. I still haven't bought a sidekick yet, but I still see a lot of people buy sidekicks. Then we have the teacup cheap pup one. So we got cream, gray, chocolate, and black. Then we have accents for eggshell, gray, toffee, and white. And then for eye colors, we got dark brown, gold, and red. And then we feel like they go like a little bit like less crazy for like just like the traditional pads, like for the dogs, and we're probably gonna do the same thing for the cats or whatever. But it's still pretty cool. But yeah, let's go on to the actual leaks now, I guess, because I don't think there's. We got sidekicks. We got the Turkey Trompers kicks. The Converse Chuck 70 Cherry Bomb by Golf Wayne kicks. I don't know what this was to like be, but it's pretty cool, I guess. The Canoe School Blue Flame kicks. I have no idea if I'm saying that right or not. Probably not. The Vans Sky High Racing Reds. The Lunar Leapers. The Nike GT Cut 3 Wasp Coral / Dusty Cactus. What else? The Nike Air DT Max 96 Black White. I feel like I'm saying nonsense like most of the time with all these. The Nike Shox R4 Black Gold. The Air Jordan 10 Retro OG Shadow. The Puma Speedcat OG for All Time Red. Oh wait, I forgot to the Nike Air Force 1 mid 07 Flax. I don't know, like these colors just seem weird. Like why are they like kind of cardboardy or whatever? The Air Jordan 11 Retro Concord. I feel like we're starting to get into the category like where we already seen these. The Piggy Slippies. Okay, I think we've seen all these. For wraps. Any loading screens. And we also have like all like the sidekick rewards with like the things, which I don't know if we'll be able to see, but we got this banner icon for a plopper. We have hoof print on the ceiling emoji. This one. We have this banner icon. I'm sure we can find like all of them somewhere. So we got holy thunder. The Nano Walk ones. Nano Walk loading screen for wait, no, we already got that one. I'm stupid. The Taco Toss with this loading screen, Ola emoticon, and this banner icon. Okay, I don't know if you guys hear that thunder, but what the heck? And the Donut Lookup loading screen by Logian. Music, contrails. I don't know if any of this stuff is new, but I'm not gonna go over it. Banners. Yeah. All right. I think we're moving on to the other stuff. So we also got Springfield appealing rewards are based on how many weekly quests you completed, as the bonus skin pages don't use level ups anymore, but use as complete weekly quest goals. I think it's pretty cool that like they're doing it. I know it's a little more slower since like you don't like since you don't do anything fast or like it's a lot more slower now, and you actually have to like wait for sometimes. compared to like what people probably do, which is probably just like using the XP map or whatever, or play Save the World or Lego or whatever. So now it's kind of like forcing people to like play Save the World or play Battle Royale if they want the skin. But who knows? Maybe they'll like keep that up. Maybe we'll go back to the original thing. Now for the Freediver skin, the Freediver skin is available by earning 100,000 XP on mobile or PC. I don't know if this is like out now or not, but it might be. I'll have to check like later. And then like we also got the Clyde skin, which is available by earning XP while on mobile or PC too. And according to the Fire Monkey, it appears Clyde will be free while the free diver skin might be locked behind redeeming a code first or something, like the other skin with the same design. Cause remember like there was also like yeah, there was a skin like a while ago. I don't remember like what skin it was, but like there was a skin a while ago. I think it was this one though. That you got by like getting or redeeming a code first. I don't know. Maybe it would be something like that. But who knows? We'll see. We'll have to see. Geez, I can't talk. We're being a Winterfest Hatsune Miku skin this year. I feel like this is gonna be kind of like what they did last year, like where they got two like artists or two like celebrities, I think, that they got or like they collab with this year or whatever and give them a skin. Kind of like what they did with Snoop Dogg and Shaq, which both came out last year and both got Winterfest skins. So maybe like Miku will be one of them. Then the other one's gonna be, if they're gonna go like artists, then I don't know, celebrity or whatever you want to call Shaq, I guess. Looking at those skins, Shohei. Maybe Shohei. Maybe it'll go. Imagine they go K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't know if they're gonna do like another like music artist or whatever, but maybe they'll do like two artists. Maybe they'll do Miku and Sabrina. Maybe they'll do Bruno Mars. Maybe they'll do Sun Hung Min. Maybe they'll do Kai Cenat. Who knows, honestly. But it's still pretty cool that like we're getting this. That's like part of like my video like where I predicted like the Winterfest skins. And you'll see like when like I'm like recovering or whatever from like the wisdom teeth. Who knows though. We're gonna have to record it and get it out by that day. We'll have to see like when I actually like record. Anyway, Major Man Cakes is returning soon after 860 days. Yeah, I don't know if he actually came to the shop like after this. I remember like he was free skin by completing Fall Guys challenges or whatever, or doing something in Fall Guys back in like chapter 3. Maybe he came to the shop. I don't even remember, but it's still pretty cool. And we also have icon emote code names. We got Candy Coconut Mix, Candy Coconut Dig, Disco Race, Mary McKing, Sunday Spider, and Wipeout. Pretty cool. Oh, we have some superstyle. We have the superstyle variants that are available by getting past level 50 in the battle pass. Sorry. We have the Reactor Waste Mart, Reactor Waste Homer, Reactor Waste Ned, and Reactor Waste Blinky Fistex. I have to keep opening Fortnite.gg just so I can get like the skins like the best. Then let me click on that. Let's do this. So we got the Super Waste Homer. You also like do it with the Evil Homer style. We got Ned. What you can also do with his other styles, like the Stupid Sexy Flanders and the Stupid Sexy Flander helmet style. We got with Marge. What you can also do with the hair up and down styles and customize it with the Witch Marge one too, which is pretty cool. And then, like we said, we got Blinky Fistex with the other style, the Hazardous Blinky Fistick, which you can't really see like the effect or like the difference of like the two styles because like they're basically wearing the same thing but like just recolored. Overall, I feel like this is like unique and like cool, like one of the cooler super styles we had in a while. But yeah, who knows? I mean, like it's just like supposed to be like referencing Simpsons a lot and all that stuff with like the reactor waste. But it's definitely unique and different than like the normal like super styles that we get in game every season. We're just gonna leave Fortnite GG up for now, I guess, due to me probably having to come back at some point. Moving back to sidekicks, we also have the little Dill sidekick, which is coming back soon, or coming out soon. Pretty cool. And we also have sidekick codenames. We got Zesty Stylo, Warty Bark, Quilt Lays, Shadow Lab, and Burr Baby. And the quest progression for the Crypto Superman skin was removed this update for some reason. Pretty weird. I'm ready for cats though, like this guy said. I mean, I just want to like try and recreate my cat that I have now. So I don't know. When we do that, that'll probably like the only like sidekick I buy probably. But I'll have to see because I'm probably gonna buy like the. Oops, let me do that. Probably gonna buy Jesus freaking Christ. We're probably gonna buy or probably gonna buy like a cat or the pig. We'll have to see. We got a new Simpsons themed loading screen that'll be granted by logging in, and this one was the donut lookup one, which is pretty cool. T-Pain got a locker bundle, pretty cool. It includes the Party Trooper skin. Here, let's like go here. See, this is why Fortnite GG is super helpful to me. Not sponsored by the way though, but it's like super helpful to me like in these videos. It shows me like all the leaked skins and all that stuff. So yeah, shout out Fortnite GG. So we have the Party Trooper skin, and I think it also comes with the Neon Party Trooper skin. This one was exclusive, but I think this one's like for everyone. We also have the Storm Racer outfit with the default green, purple, and yellow styles. We have the All I Do Is or You're a Winner emote, which is DJ Khaled's All I Do Is Win song. Pretty cool. The Victory Lap with the Silver Streak style. Whoops, that's not T-Pain. And we have the Hot Ride Glider, which is pretty cool because it plays like this music. It plays Air Royale music when gliding in. Pretty cool. And I think it's on the shop. No, it's not. It was available 2 days ago. But if you don't want anything, it's 2,600 V-Bucks. But in the actual thing, it showed the Jay Blavin style, which I really just went over in the ranking every Fortnite Mares collab video I did, where this was unlockable by like joining some Party Royale like Jay Blavin concert while owning the skin or whatever. So Fortnite had to hotfix it out. It didn't grant the style, but Fortnite eventually hotfixed it out, and I'm pretty sure they also gave people a refund, like if like they didn't like the change or whatever. But you know, Fortnite has to be like kind of consistent and kind of to be fair. Like they said it was exclusive. I feel like people would have been upset or whatever. They probably would have like a new like style or whatever for the skin. So who knows? Who knows what would have happened like if like they didn't hotfix it. And we're getting a summer road trip quest for Winterfest this year named Winter Rush. And we got 3 quest categories: invite a friend, favorite creator, creator made quest, and buy epic quest. So pretty cool. And I think this skin's gonna be part of it. We'll talk about this a little bit more, I'm pretty sure, but I think this skin's gonna be part of it in some way. Like the free skin. I keep opening that. We got upcoming cosmetics using the codename Plank Cover. It's gonna have 2 unique skins and 8 default skins, a backbling, a pickaxe, and a glider. And I wanna say this is part of Stranger Things. I think like there's like some other like there's other like things about it, but or later this week, but I don't remember really. Guys, I'm tired, okay? We have some data related to a boombox that allows you to run around playing your jam tracks got added. We got strings. Hear other players' jam tracks. Control whether or not you will hear other players' jam tracks. This will not affect jam leaves played by other players. Choose song, play, stop song, and username jam track. It seems to be selectable via your emote wheel in some way. It looks I think it's said to be supported in all modes, but will only be supported in Delulu to start as its test phase. Not 100% certain on the last part. So pretty cool. I feel like it's like making jam tracks a little bit more known, or not known, like usable, because right now I feel like jam tracks already give you a lot, but I don't know, maybe people just don't buy jam tracks because of the price. I just feel like they need to like lower it down a little bit more, but it's still pretty cool. Car tennis and likely toppers are coming in chapter 7. Pretty cool. Not really that big of a fan of them in Rocket League or whatever, but it's still pretty cool. I guess they're adding them to Fortnite. We got a new Ferrari. I don't know if it actually like is in the files. Why do I have to keep like opening Fortnite GG? Like, why do I keep like closing it by accident? It's probably like one of the more like versions of like the Fortnite or week of Fortnite recap that we done. It's not on Fortnite GG. We got new Daft Punk theme wheels. They're codenamed Chrome. I think these are pretty cool. We got new wheel code names. We got Chrome for Daft Punk, Chrome B for Daft Punk, Laser Star, and Rose. And we also have, and then for this item shop, 3 new battle tab rows got added in the shop. And Flapjacky is broken when wearing kicks. And like it causes this to happen, like no bones being in the body for some reason. I don't know, it's pretty weird, but maybe it'll fix it eventually. Shout out to Nitro Limes for pointing this out and showing it on the what's it called, to Fire Monkey. Apparently it's also for Reflex. I don't see a difference here, but apparently he says it's broken. I don't know. And for returning, the Polar Legends pack is set to return soon. For Battle Royale, we got new weapons. We got the chainsaw. And we got the 5-gun. We got some 5-gun gameplay. I did a video on this too, so if you guys want to see like a video of like me like testing it out and playing with it, then go watch it. But it's pretty cool. It has like 2 shotgun bullets. It has like a bunch of like pistols or SMGs. It does like a lot of damage since it's like being shot like because like it's shooting 5 guns at once, so it's pretty cool. So yeah. Oh, we got some more guns. We have the slingshot and the deodorant applicator got added to Fortnite or Battle Royale 2. Pretty cool. And then we also have a nerf that Krusty's Mr. Blasty got nerfed. It now has a wider spread and the recovery time increases after every shot. I honestly hate this gun like a lot. And it's not like I'm a sweat or whatever that like complains about like every overpowered gun, because to me I don't really care about competitive Fortnite. Like I'm not like I was never like in the World Cup or FNCS or whatever, but and I just find it annoying like when when I just get like shot up to the air. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a fun weapon and all that stuff, but I don't know, I just find it annoying. You could hear it like in my voice like when like I recorded like the 5-gun video. But, you know, I'm still fine with it, I guess, being in the game and all that stuff. We also have the new Battle Royale Iron Slash features. We have Donut Storm, Golden Donut, Power Plant Gravity Warp, Tomato Farm, Treasure Donut, Undrinkable Water, Cartoon Chainsaw, and Tomato. We have Donut Storm gameplay. This is just like a random event that could like happen during the game in certain areas. It rains down donuts, gives like some good loots, has the option to kill you. Pretty fun, honestly. and you just die to them if you guys like aren't careful. This happens multiple times during the game. I'm sure like after every storm circle, at least like 1 or 2 more happens. So it's pretty fun. Sorry. The Twitter's breaking. The embiggened assault rifle and the dragon's belt shotgun has been fully updated, and they are both ready to release in battle royale if they weren't already enabled. I don't think were enabled, so yeah, who knows? They're gonna freaking come out soon, which is pretty cool. Superman's column if they got re-added to the files is update, pretty cool. Moen's Gravity been added to as NPCs in Battle Royale, pretty cool. And then we also have part 2, 3, and 4 story quests. You guys can read them if you guys want to. Hopefully you guys can. I could try and make it a little bit bigger, but yeah, there we go. Here's 2. Here's 3. And here's 4. So pretty cool. We have a giant Homer dialogue with a bunch of things. Homer, and I always obey billboards, which reminds me, gotta drink more slurp. Homer, I used the alien shard. No way that could go wrong. And Homer, I'm tired of being a giant. I got a coral reef stuck in my butt crack. I'm going underwater until you come to your senses. And then we also have Marge's dialogue with large Homer, or giant Homer. Oh, homie, I knew you listen. Your wife always knows how to reach her giant gas husband. You had to fix the town. Your honey-do list is as big as you are. Hope won't give that back until she says reality. She's very Lisa, and you could stop snacking before bedtime. I'm honestly like curious to see like what it's all about. I guess like, you know, maybe next week is gonna like turn into a giant somehow. We'll have to see. And we also have a plugin for Fall Guys and Battle Royale is now referenced in the game files. Pretty cool. For the event, we got some event news. Jeez, I just freaking here, we'll do this, and then I gotta try and like get this thing back to working. There we go. The live event is called 0 Hour, with a new story begins at the description. We got official announcement. It's November 29th at 2 p.m. and a new story begins for Chapter 7 After Dark. Wait, where's this even coming from? I don't even know. Maybe like they said it somewhere. I didn't see anything about it, but I'm just gonna say like it's true, I guess. Maybe they said it somewhere on Twitter. Maybe somewhere of status. I can't find it. I don't know, but it'll probably happen anyway. We have a countdown location. Looks like it's to be like in the middle of the park or the Times Square or whatever you want to call this place. I forgot the name of it. And Sky Mango will have quests associated with it for opening chests, boons, extreme dark, space, bikes, choppas, ways to rivals, tendril uproots, and boss enemies. Pretty cool. And we also have a teaser for Chapter 7 in OG. As it says, the new story begins November 29th at 2 p.m. EST. 0 Hour, Chapter 7, Fortnite After Dark with Q&A. Like us, Mario Kart is just there in the background. Pretty cool. For Chapter 7, Fortnite is already preparing the second Chapter 7 update, and it drops early 2026 after the Winterfest update and break. Pretty cool. Then we got some boons for Chapter 7. Aerial shooter, glass cannon, Igniter, Last Shot, Low Ammo Power, Shield Breaker, and Super Pickaxe. I mean, I'm not always like that big into boons. I wasn't really always that big into boons. It's pretty cool. They're pretty cool, I guess. Like they're like unique and like shake the game up, but I just never really care for like boons at all, really. We have for festival. We got the new weekly jam tracks. So for Thursday, we got the Monorail song by the Simpsons, and then Saturday night we got Celebrate Happy by the Jonas Brothers, which I guess like also kind of correlates to like the Disney like collab map that came out last week. We have the what's it called? The difficulty charts. Looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for lead, 3 for bass, 5 for drums, 4 for vocals, 5 for pro lead, 2 for pro bass, 5 for pro drums, and 2 for pro vocals. And once again, it's also 54 seconds, which is pretty weird that they're still selling it for like that long. And then we have 4 for the Celebrate Happy by the Jonas Brothers. We got 4 for lead, 3 for bass, 3 for drums, 4 for vocals, 4 for pro lead, 3 for pro bass, 3 for pro drums, and 5 for pro vocals. Moving on, the lobby background for Festival Macy's got updated. Pretty cool. And we also have some more pro vocal songs. We have Call Me Maybe at 4 out of 7 rating. Fire and Steel with a 4 out of 7 rating. Don't Cross Me with a 4 out of 7 rating. Beautiful Days with a 5 out of 7 ratings. The Hunting Grounds with a 7 out of 7 rating. Changes which is a 4 out of 7. Humble which is 1 out of 7. Provenza remix was a 4 out of 7. I Want It That Way, which is a 5 out of 7. And The Last Calabar, which is a 4 out of 7. And 278 out of 455 Jan tracks have been completed with a 61.1%. And legacy tracks all been converted, I guess. So pretty cool. Yeah. I'm still waiting for pro vocals. I feel like that's like the thing that's like holding down festival right now. Like once I get like all the pro vocals done, then everything will be back to normal and on track for festival. So pretty excited for it all to end, and I'm so excited for pro vocals to eventually come out so I could try a little bit. I'm not saying I can make content on it because 1, I'm probably gonna get copyright strike, and 2, who cares about like festival gameplay, but it's still pretty fun. For Blitz, Mortal Kombat's taking over Blitz Royale with a new loot pool. We got the dual pistols, Hammer Pump Shotgun, Scorpion's Combat Kit, Silence Pistol, Sub-Zero Combat Kit, and the Wrecker Revolver. So pretty cool, pretty fun. I think it's in the game now. I could be completely wrong, but it'll probably make sense because the Mortal Kombat skins came out to the shop too, so yeah. For Reload, we got new map code names. We got Tiger Ranch, Rustic Pepper, and Jolly Mug. But these apparently are just modified versions of already existing maps. So Tiger Ranch is the Slurp Rush map, Jolly Mug is the Venture map, and Rustic Pepper is on the Oasis map. And these codenames are also in the events folder for Reload inside the typical folders for Reload. So we're gonna be talking about this a little bit like later because like something is about it. We'll talk about that soon. Oh yeah, wait, here it is right now. We got new game modes for Reload. So for Venture, we got Floor is Lava. You can build on the lava to get out of heated situations. Don't touch the molten. Sorry. So don't touch the molten gold, and building materials slowly increase over time. And then it's apparently like a reused version of Midas' Golden Lava. We got Oasis, which is never stop moving. The storm never stops closing. Stay moving to survive. And then we got Slurp, which is Slurp is everywhere. All water is Slurp. And we got increased storm damage. Honestly, pretty interesting that they're doing this type of stuff for Reload. Because I like the concepts. They're all pretty cool. We'll have more notes on them later, but I'm pretty sure one started today or yesterday, like the day I'm recording this. So yeah. For Lego, We got new quality of life updates for Odyssey. We got new ways to move. Mantling, vaulting, and sliding brings new sliding brings new kinds of movements to the world. Get where you need to go even quicker with improvements to vehicle and lag. We got stamina, glide across the plains or swim or take a swim without worrying about stamina consumption. Jumping no longer stops stamina regen. We got six quick bar slots. Keep an initial potion or weapon at the ready. In general improvements, check out the new updates to potion bottles, the hero mastery tab, and more. Pretty cool. For Delulu, we got new features. We got changing moves, friend zone bubbles, jam track player, and randomized win condition. And then we also have the friend zone bubble stats. It's damage immunity when inside, low gravity when inside, and maybe 30 seconds after leaving. It lasts 30 seconds and has one per max stack of one per inventory. So pretty cool, pretty interesting. And a compete. Jeez, can I click on the thing? A compete tournament playlist has been added for Delulu 0 builds. Pretty interesting, pretty cool. I keep feeling I say that all the time. I feel like how they're kind of like making Delulu a little bit more interesting because I feel like Delulu is just like has really been like basically the same since like the launch, other than like kind of like I'm pretty sure the past few times I just like increased the or not increased, they changed like the loophole, so pretty cool they're adding more stuff to it. Sorry, for creative, we actually have in-island purchases or transactions. In-island transactions let creators sell items, assets, or access areas for V-Bucks directly with their Fortnite islands. Currently experimental, can't publish islands using it yet, but 50% of V-Bucks revenue split between Epic and the creator. Price between 50 and 5,000 V-Bucks, increments of 50. Single product offers and bundled offers allowed. Random reward products are allowed, but percentage changes for rewards must be disclosed. Blocked in some regions. Parental controls can disable paid random items from being bought. Only non-IP partner licensing program islands are enabled. You got allowed transaction types. Durable items like permanent, not expiring. Consumable items to use up in the game. In gameplay, paid areas, access behind a paywall, and random items, random rewards when purchased, like kind of loot boxes. All transactions in UEFN / creative maps are final and can't be refunded. However, developer has an issue with a specific product, that developer can refund anyone who purchased it within the last 20 days. As a requirement by local law, pay random items are restricted in the following areas: Singapore, Australia, Netherlands, Belgium, United Kingdom, and Brazil. Beginning March 2026, you will also be restricted from offering paid random items to players in Brazil, and islands that are aimed at players under 18 are likely to be accessible by them. Okay, so I have some little bit of thoughts on this. I feel like this is like kind of like copying Roblox a little bit, because Roblox is like really the only game like I guess like that like has this or whatever, like where people can make their own maps or like their own games or whatever. Then they also like can make like an island or like in-map purchases or whatever for Robux to get certain items, unlock stuff, get coins or currency or whatever. My thoughts on it, I don't really like it that much. Like, I get what they're doing, they're making it like more like like Roblox and all that stuff, but I just don't really like the concept of it really that much. I feel like this is gonna be like, I feel like this is gonna end like bad somehow or something like that, but I just don't really like it that much still. We also have Fortnite messed up the Daft Punk experience. Looks like, let's see, defaults. I don't really know what's wrong with this. Maybe like the character or whatever, and more defaults. You guys have this. I don't know, pretty weird. Maybe they'll fix it eventually. And, oops. Shogun Solitude Prefabs and Gaberboy got added this update. Pretty cool. But going back to like that, until like the transaction thing, I just don't really like it still, honestly. Tell me you guys the thoughts in the description. And for other, Fortnite actually fixed the searching locker. As you guys can see, like you can like still you can type like as many words as you want to like it actually like doesn't like do a glitch, which is pretty cool. They actually fixed it, even though they said they weren't gonna fix it. Epic disabled 3D image renders for gliders, backlinks, and skins on Android and iOS. These are images that load in while you're waiting for the actual item to load in, and exist for basically every skin, glider, backlink now. Pretty weird. I guess it's like to stop like lag or whatever. Maybe stop like build up and all that stuff. Like help performance a little bit more. But I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like kind of limiting to like people on phones, I guess. And finally, Fortnite disabled or hidden the logout button on Android, iOS, and Xbox for some reason. For Wednesday, November 12th, we got a new trailer for the PS5 console bundle that's coming out later this year. Sorry, I feel like it might be copyright. I just realized because like like a freaking what's it called? Like it plays like music or whatever. But as you guys have seen in the video, it includes a skin, backbling, pickaxe, wrap. Looks like it also includes a guitar and mic. There's a Lego skin. Yeah, we'll go over all this stuff that actually includes. Oops. So it includes the Florence skin with a Lego, the Blossom back bling, the Floral Finisher pickaxe, the Blue Blossoms wrap, the Petals Ed's guitar, the Blue Bloom mic, and the Petal Steppers kicks. Pretty like weird that they're putting kicks in here. I want to see if I can find the kicks. There they are. Don't really like them that much. But overall, if you need a PlayStation 5 and all that stuff, like it's a good like, or if you need like a PlayStation 5 or want a PlayStation 5, or need a new one or whatever, and also want the skin, then this is a good like way to get it. We also have Fortnite made another video for Item Shop this week. I like how they're doing this. I've already talked about this a little bit, but just watch this and I'll say my thoughts on this too. So Lisa comes out November 13th, or she came out November 13th. Plopper came out November 13th. Moffin Jr. came out November 14th. Mo came out November 15th. Flick Fusion came out November 18th. And the Turkey... Wait, November 18th. Okay, so she's coming out next week on November 18th. The Turkey Trotters are coming out November 15th. It's pretty cool. Once again, I like how like they're still like doing these. Like it like helps people know like when stuff is gonna come out to the shop without leaks and all that stuff, and it's more communication with the community, which people always like. Anyway, Mo and Plopper got decrypted. We also have like the other stuff that the Plopper came with, like the cosmetics and all that stuff. Like we have all the psychic unlocks, which we have the hoof prints on the ceiling, emoticon, Plopper's heart, reaction or whatever it's called, the bandana, and the pig burp. So pretty cool. And then you also can't give Plopper a name. We already talked about this a little bit, but Plopper is always just Plopper, which I feel like compared to like the other like sidekicks, this is like a lot better because like you don't need to like buy it twice or buy it multiple times to like get like different customization or whatever, because like you can't customize it, you can't like give a name to it or whatever. Like this is like a one-time buy, and like you don't need to like do anything. Which I hope like they do like with kicks eventually. They change all the kicks to be like Plopper, like where you just like buy it once and you don't need to change it or whatever. We also have the Winterfest event. We'll give the Cuddle Team Rider skin for free, as is a skin used for the icon for the quest. And the 2 new sprays and 1 emoticon are also said to be rewarded with those 2. So we got the Rider's Wraith, the Rider's Wings, and the Cuddle Struck Heart emoticon. So pretty cool. I like the skin. It's cool. I can't wait to like unlock it for free because I want the skin. It looks cool. And all that stuff. Sorry. Speed is not part of the chat. What did I do? Hang on a second. Alright, well, I had to freaking, like, I don't even know what was wrong with my freaking thing. So, yeah. So, speed is not going to be part of the Chapter 7 Season 1 Battle Pass. Because apparently there was a rumor about it happening. But speed is not going to be part of the Battle Pass. If anything, he'll be part of, like, probably the item shop as a skin. If he ever gets the skin. And finally, Malibu is a potential Chapter 7 Season 1 Starter Pack skin. Which is pretty cool. I feel this is a pretty cool skin if we actually do get like her as a if we do get her as a starter pack skin. And yeah, I like her. She's cool. For Save the World, we have new Trello cards. Hotwire's overcharge perk may not trigger lightning damage consistently. When holding attack button, they continuously swing the hammer while the going constructor ability is active. Hotwire's overcharge plus perk lightning damage may stop after a short time. Temporary workaround: release and press the attack button again and restart lightning damage. And investigating workaround included. Pretty cool. And for other, Phil Botcher, which is the Fortnite event music composer, asked what his favorite composition was so far, and he said the next one. So pretty cool. And he also said, he also responded to this question. He said he was asked if Gino had a theme, if it has been played yet, and he said not yet, or played before, and he said not yet, and we got a follow up. To be clear, I have zero idea what the future holds, but if Gino ever does show up, I hope to be involved. Pretty cool. For Thursday, November 13th, for cosmetics, Vecna is coming to Fortnite this month. Pretty cool. I feel it's like one of the main like Stranger Things skins like we should have, or we should and probably will, which I guess is confirmed, it's like one of the freaking main skins that we should get, which is pretty cool. For Chapter 7, we got USA West Coast map theme. Pretty cool, I guess. I'm not really like sure like how like the season's gonna go, but I don't know. It seems like interesting enough, I guess. We had event times. November 29th is the live event, and the playlist opens at it's November 29th. The live event's actually at 2 p.m. and the playlist opens at 1:20. Pretty cool. I'll be live streaming it probably, so if you guys want to see my reaction before like the video goes up, make sure to check out the live stream. For Reload, Fortnite shows up the modifier Madness week. So from 15 to 18, we got the Oasis like Storm one or whatever, Fast Storms. 18 to 21st is like the Slurp Rush like water is Slurp one. Adventures the Adventure Floors Lava one is the 21st to 25th, and then all of them would go on from the 25th to the 29th. Pretty cool. I'm glad like they're trying to find like more stuff to like do a reload and all that stuff, because reload's a fun mode and all that stuff, and I hope like we have or they like do more stuff in it other than just like add more maps and like update the loot pool every once in a while. And then for OG, the Iceberg teaser is now live in game. Pretty cool. Can't wait for the next season, because it's like actually the season that like I started playing Fortnite in, so I'm excited to see like what it does. For Blitz, we got Stranger Things X Blitz POIs. The Stranger Things Blitz will have a new POI under these codenames: Forest Derby, Ice Shoe, Key Cheese, and Twisted Mint. I'm excited for this one too. I can't wait to see like what like they do for this. For modes, Parties began working on a big project codenamed Xandu. It could be a specific original, or a special original, or a collab mode in 2026. Glad Fortnite's like trying to do like more stuff with like modes and all that stuff, so I can't wait to see what they're doing with this. And then finally, we have the Fortnite Q&A. Or sorry, there was a Fortnite Q&A on November 14th from 1 to 2 p.m. on the Reddit with the Simpsons writers Jeff Westbrook and Ryan Coe. And we'll talk about a little bit more about that later. We'll like scroll through the Reddit to see like what like actually got brought up on all that stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to see like what they did. I already saw a little bit of stuff, but we'll have to see. For Friday, November 14th, we got cosmetics. Fortnite posted the trailer for the Tyler the Creator collab. I don't know why like they always like do like a sneak preview of it. They post it on their Twitter, but then like the full like version of it like gets posted by the other leakers. So let's do this. And I don't think I could do this because play like a copyrighted song, but we'll still show it. Honestly, my work for this like it's pretty cool. Like I always like Fortnite's trailers; they all look pretty cool. Like the amount of effort and all that stuff like they put into this type of stuff is cool too. I know like there's like some stuff like in like the trailer that I brought up from other people. I'm pretty sure like there's like some stuff like in the trailer that like make people think like it was supposed to be like a festival collab, which would have been cool. I wouldn't mind this as a festival collab, but sadly it's not a festival collab, and this is just like a freaking what's it called, a regular like Fortnite collab. But I wouldn't mind this and like create it as like the festival headliner. But if I could find it, I think there's supposed to be like a Fortnite Festival pin somewhere. Yeah, Fortnite Festival right there. It's supposed to be like a Fortnite Festival collab. But who knows? And there's also a 7 bus showed up there. I think. I think this was like the battle bus from like the Zero Bone like one, like the one with like the turrets and all that stuff would be pretty cool. Yeah. Someone will be on the shop on Saturday with a skin, pickaxe, and emote. We already went through this a little bit. We got new kicks. I'm pretty sure we already went through all of them though. We have the Air Jordan 10 Retro OG Shadow. And Converse Chuck 70 Cherry Bomb by Golf Wang. The Lunar Leapers. Nike Air DT Max 96 Black White. Nike GT Cut 3 Wasp Coral / Dusty Cactus. Nike Shox R4 Black Gold. Turkey Trompers. Sorry, I kind of like think of the name. Vans New School Blue Flame. Geez, I can't speak. And the Vans Sky High Racing Red. We have packs returning in the shop on November 19th to January 12th. We had the Interesting Renegade pack with a price change of $20.75 to $20.99. A price increase. Polo Legends pack was returning as $22.99, and the Frozen Legends pack with a price change of $17.25 to $16.99 with a little price decrease. All these packs are cool. My favorite is probably, and I really like this pack. I feel like all the skins were cool. I like the Elite Zadie and Siren. The Cobalt skin was a nice little touch too. This pack's cool. I liked it too. That's how I got Frozen Bomber, but I like the Devourer and Frozen Nogops. And this pack is cool too. I like it too. If I had to recommend getting one, I guess probably be either the Agency Renegade pack or the Polar Legends pack. Why do I keep having this tab open? And Fortnite disabled the Cuddle Team Juniors Cuddle Beam emote due to an issue. I don't know the issue. Maybe I can find something here. Alright, shout out to Romana Season 2. After you use the bear's built-in gesture and start walking towards a wall or a friend, the game starts to consider the mascot's position as a player. On your screen, you're in one position, and the game, you're in another. So, let's see, he's like running in place. And then he just starts running down the street or something. That's pretty weird. I guess your game also glitches out too. After you see how team leaders or how team leaders build an emote and start walking towards a wall prior to the game begins to consider the mascot position as the player. So they pay to lose. Alright, that makes sense. So glad like they disabled it and fixed it. We got shop tabs for Friday. We got Battle Ready, Victory Vibes, Tyler Creator, Jan Tracks, Sidekicks, Vehicle Accessories, Simpsons, and Delulu. We got Saturday, including The Leftovers, Battle Ready, Mercedes AMG GT, Tyler Creator, Jan Tracks, The Simpsons, and Sidekicks. And then we also have for Sunday, which is tomorrow, we have Simpsons, Leftovers, Jan Tracks, Battle Ready, Victory Vibes, Platinum Icons, and H.E. Dugan's Lock Bundle. Did H.E. Dugan ever have a Lock Bundle? Wait. No. Okay, so he didn't have a Lock Bundle. We don't know what it is yet. But congrats to him for having a Lock Bundle. Let's talk about the Platinum Icons a little bit. So these are all released before Chapter 7 or before it was released. Sorry, I'm tired. It was released for the 1 year anniversary of Fortnite Festival. And with that coming up soon, we're probably gonna get more like coming up. So looking at all the skins that released this year, I just want to do like a little segment of this because I feel like it'd be pretty cool. That's what I wanted to click. There we go. So this year we had, was Snoop Dogg last year or this year? November 2nd. Alright, I guess we had Hatsune Miku, Sabrina Carpenter, Bruno Mars, and then we had two freaking, what are they again? Gorillas creators. And we had the two like regular people. I definitely feel like we're gonna get Hatsune Miku, Sabrina, Bruno, and maybe both of these guys, maybe two of them. Because I highly doubt we're gonna get these guys. Maybe I'll buy the Sabrina Carpenter and Hatsune Miku one because yeah, they're both pretty cool, yes, and both the skins are cool too. Although Miku's already getting a festival or Christmas skin, so who knows really. But anyway, moving on the festival. We got the Tyler Creator Jan Tracks, we got Earthquake, Sticky, and Ring, sorry, which we already talked about a little bit. We got the difficulties, we got 5 bass, 5 lead, 1 bass, 2 drums, 4 vocals. And then 5 lead, 1 bass, 2 drums, and 5 vocals for Earthquake. For Sticky, we got 3 lead, 1 bass, 5 drums, and 5 vocals. And then we got 3 lead, 1 bass, 4 drums, and 2 vocals. And then we also had, for Ring, we had 3 lead, 4 bass, 5 drums, 5 vocals, and 3 lead, 4 bass, 4 drums, and 5 vocals. Pretty cool. And like I said, I'm pretty sure in this, Sticky was actually 2 minutes 42 seconds. Wait, despite being listed as a duration of 2 minutes 42 seconds, for Sticky is actually a duration of 4 minutes and 22 seconds, but got fixed. And then we also have news on the next season Festival Pass. The next season Festival Pass is a female artist. I feel like there's like so many like female artists. This could probably be. We got Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, Katy Perry, which we're gonna talk about a little bit. That's not her. I guess we already like creators that we already had in the game, since we already had Bruno Mars like that. So Ice Spice and Ariana Grande, which I wouldn't mind. I'm gonna search up like popular female artists. Just see like if any people come up. Alright, well these are like the first few people that come up. Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Adele, Mariah Carey, Lady Gaga. We already had Lady Gaga, so Selena Gomez. Hell yeah. Let's see if there's anyone else I know. Camila Cabello, I wouldn't mind actually. Doja Cat, we already have Doja Cat. Charlie XCX, Jennifer Lopez, Selena Gomez. I think we already talked about Lana Del Rey. Hell yeah. Britney Spears, Madonna, Rihanna. Yeah, I mean, like the possibilities are like endless or whatever for like who this could be. Of course, like it can't be men, but there's like a lot of like female artists. Hopefully, someone I actually like know or whatever, or at least like. Because if it's like Taylor Swift, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, but we'll have to see. And then we have some more pro vocal songs. We got Return of the Tiger, which is a 1 out of 7. The Hand That Feeds was a 3 out of 7. Pompeii, which is a 5 out of 7. Poker Face was a 5 out of 7. I Want to Get Better was a 4 out of 7. Young Blood, which is a 5 out of 7. Savage was a 1 out of 7. Lord of the Wasteland, which is a 2 out of 7. Yes, and was a 6 out of 7. Yeah, I didn't see what I'm doing the movement. I Had Some Hell was a 4 out of 7. Batteries a 4 out of 7. Take On Me was a 5 out of 7. Hips on Me was a 6 out of 7. Not Without 5, 6 out of 7. And Future Me, which is a 6 out of 7. Ah, dear God. And then right now, 293 out of 455 jam tracks have been converted. I guess I'll put it that way. Was 64.4%. So yeah. What does it mean by legacy actually? Songs released before they started charting for pro vocals. Pretty much every song after that point was released for pro vocals. Okay. So yeah, like we're getting closer, I guess. Like we're more than halfway there. We're getting closer. If I had to like guess, I would say like it's probably gonna be done probably late this year, maybe early next year, like January or February, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like they're doing like some every week, and we still have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 6 or 7 more weeks of the year. So yeah, we're definitely probably gonna get it done by either late this year or maybe like early January or late January, maybe early February. But I'm not a leaker, so I actually have no idea. We have some news on Fortnite Crew. Now, starting November 18th, which is Tuesday, Fortnite Crew is a part of your Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscription, and Fortnite also launches for Xbox and PC, or Xbox on PC, and become an Xbox Play Anywhere title on the same day. I guess we'll like go for like this news thing a little bit. So it's still gonna include all the same stuff. It's still gonna include the Fortnite Crew skin. So like what does it mean by or emo? Because like there's haven't been an emo in Fortnite Crew in a while. But it always includes a new skin, at least one matching accessory like a pickaxe, glider, wrap, or emo. The normal crew pack includes the Racer Max Speed outfit. Guys, I'm sorry. The Battle Pass, OG Pass, Lego Pass, Music Pass, 1,000 V-Bucks, and a Rocket Pass Premium. And looks like you can access it. As an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, you'll gain access to Fortnite Crew and begin accruing benefits by logging into Fortnite and Rocket League on Xbox consoles, Xbox on PC, or support gaming handheld. If you're an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber, here are the full details on the Fortnite Crew benefits being added to your subscription. So pretty cool. Like you know, I guess if you play on Xbox and like you play other stuff, like then this is 100% worth it, I guess. Like you're like something that's like just included with like your subscription already or whatever, and you're already gonna be paying for Game Pass if you guys want to like play other stuff too. So I think it's pretty worth it. Actually, how much is Game Pass actually going for? Alright, I'm just gonna search it up. Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price. Because I actually don't even know like the price of it since I'm on PlayStation. Alright, so according to Google, it says the new monthly price for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is $20.99, increased price from the $19.99. And looks like monthly is $20.99. How much is it for a year? or can you even pay for a year? Alright, well that's just math, so. But yeah, if you guys pay for Xbox, or if you guys play on Xbox or whatever, I definitely feel like it's like worth it for like an extra benefit or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Kind of wish PlayStation had this, but they don't. For Delulu, we got some updates from Fortnite status. Delulu is back and we're making some big changes to gameplay. Every match is different. Once a match has a 20 player remaining, the game will randomly determine how many players can be declared the winner. One match may give 8 players the crown, and the next will be down to the last player remaining or last player standing. So be careful who you betray. Changing moves in like Peely, I like Meowscles. You can change outfits mid-match. Be looking for special phone booths at name locations throughout the map. Pretty cool. Jam Track players. Broadcast your jam tracks within a limited range, so other players can choose, or so other players other players close by can rock on with you. Pretty cool. We got a friend zone bubble, a shield bubble variant that protects players from damage from inside. And you will have the same suite of weapons from The Simpsons currently available in the Battle Royale as part of the larger loot pool, including Mo's 5-gun. So pretty cool. I like these changes. They're pretty cool. This one, the every match is different with like the how many players could win. I think it's like a pretty interesting like thing, I guess. Changing moves are cool. I like how you can like change your skin mid game now. Jam tracks is cool. It gives you another way to use your jam tracks that you bought. Friendzone bubble is pretty cool too. And the weapon and the loophole is pretty good too. I like the loophole in the Simpsons season. So pretty good. And then we also had the Reddit Q&A. I just want to make sure like if I click on this, like nothing's gonna like show. I guess I could do this. Alright, so we got the what's it called? Let's see, we got what Simpsons character do you think what Simpsons character do you think would be most likely to win a real battle royale? They said Mo because he fights dirty and is usually so depressed that he's not afraid to die. That lack of fear and self-worth would be a real edge in a real battle royale. By Ryan. Pretty cool. Who is your favorite Simpsons character? Maybe one that you can relate to with writing. Thanks for many years. A fantastic show. I hope you all stay blessed. I like Kirk Van Houten. As I become an old, lame dad, I feel myself drifting into becoming sort of a middle-aged Kirk-like chump. So I feel for that guy. Nice. What's your favorite Treehouse of Horror episode? The Citizens Kang segment from Treehouse of Horror 7. After the world is taken over by Kang and Kodos, Homer says, "Don't blame me, I vote for Kodos." This was quoted constantly by my nerdy high school friends. I fear I've accidentally revealed my advanced age. Are there any side characters you wish you could do more with? Ryan and I are both fond of Angry Ricky, a young redheaded intern at the nuclear plant who is always in a bad mood. He first appeared in Go Big or Go Homer. He appeared in Crown Scenes a lot. Reason he was playing a Magic the Gathering type game with Professor Frank. What are your top 3 couch gags of all time? How hard is it to come up with unique couch gags every episode so they don't repeat? I like the couch gag we did for Fortnite. Max Selman said that having Homer and the family eat a living peely as a banana split Sunday was one of the most disturbing things he's ever seen. Gratifying. Pretty cool. I actually like that one. That was cool. Like a little reference, a little thing to Fortnite. Like I liked it a lot. It was cool. His idea was to include Kaio. At first it was just something to At first it was just gonna be Snowball the cat, but then Richard Chung, our favorite I'm sorry I'm saying your name wrong. Our amazing producer Jessica Kaio and Matt pissed at Homer says, "Ooh, Easter egg." I like that part of like the part of the live event too. It was like a nice little Easter egg. It was cool. Nice to see like the two worlds like kind of combine, I guess. So yeah, I need some water. My mouth is getting really dry. I'm gonna go to some like the Fortnite ones, I guess, but you guys want to read them? I guess like you can just like go to Reddit and like you'll see like the page. Let's see. How excited for the Fortnite collab were you, and are you more excited now? Super excited going in knowing how huge Fortnite is and how we could bring two great franchises together. Super, super exciting now that I'm seeing how amazing the Fortnite season looks. Um, was there any was there any trouble on deciding what was iconic enough to be included or referenced in the Fortnite Sims season? Yes, because there are 37 years of 7 years worth of amazing things to choose from. Of course, we're always going to do Steam Hands and Homer's Hedge. Um. Mhm. Mhm. Spider Pig. I just want to read this one. Spider Pig was invented by Matt Groening. It was his original pitch from the Simpsons movie. That Homer adopted a pig who crapped all over the place, and Homer had to find some place to dump that crap. What some of the character do you think is most like Dwight? Dwight Schrute? Who's that? I know I haven't watched The Simpsons in a while, but is he like a recognizable character? Oh, some guy from The Office. Never watched The Office. Right? How involved were you? How involved were you with? Oh my god! How involved were you guys with the Fortnite storyline this season and for the upcoming live event that leads into Chapter 7? Epic helped us understand where the current story is, and we came up with how the Simpsons fit into it. Working with them to make sure those story elements work with their gameplay needs. It was super fun writing all the craziness, like doing a treehouse, but Homer still has an emotional journey, from trying to make the town better to scratching his giant butt. If you could marry any character, what would it be? Mr. Burns? What? Sure. Overall, how in our episode. Was there any character, item, or place from the show that you wanted to add but couldn't add this season? We wanted to add Groundskeeper Willie. We didn't have room this season. We definitely wanted super sexy Flanders. I wouldn't mind Groundskeeper Willie. Kind of sad that we didn't get him now that I think about it. Is there anything about this in Fortnite? I don't think so. Alright, looks like that's the end of our Q&A. So they didn't do over that many questions, I guess. Most of you guys was a 1 or 2 hour like session, but I like the Fortnite related ones. Like I liked how like they answered like some questions about like the Fortnite season and all that stuff, like the storyline, who they wanted to add, the Easter egg with Kaya. I thought that was pretty cool. And finally, for Saturday, November 15th, which I think we're just gonna hold off for right now because we still have like a few more hours in the day, so I'll be back soon. Alright, we're back to finish this because it's later now. It's like 2:48 and we're finishing a week for a recap now. So let's get started. We're ending off with Saturday. So for Saturday, why do you keep saying September? Saturday, November 15th, we got some cosmetics and collab news. So we got some F1 or Formula 1 as Fortnite coming. Fortnite replied to F1's account on Instagram saying, "How do you make a Battle Buzz aerodynamic? Asking for a friend." There's a big encrypted pack with 8 defaults and 2 unique skins, and there has been an F1 collab in the works since last year, according to the second pick. So, yeah, I feel like it's pretty cool. They apparently also said the same thing on the French account. So it's pretty cool. The F1 collab, I'm not really that much of an F1 fan. Like, never watched it, never really care for anyone. I probably name maybe one racer. I can't think of like his name right now, but I'm sure like if I like heard some names or whatever, I might have heard like a racer in the past before, but it's not that big into F1 or whatever. But it's still pretty cool collabs. These skins look pretty cool. This one, I don't know like the teams. I don't know this one's for Ferrari. Looks like this one's for Haas, Formula 1 team, and I can't even read that. I didn't recognize the logo. It's like I don't know the name of it. I'm not a big car person, but overall pretty cool. We also have Stranger Things news. The Stranger Things collab will have 5 total skins, including Vecna. Yeah, pretty cool, and they're all like new skins. So I'm just gonna reveal right now, and like when in the video like where I was predicting Winterfest skins or whatever, I didn't know we are gonna get Stranger Things this early. If I were gonna get it like sometime in December, like when part 2 or part 3 comes out of the new season. So yeah, I said Vecna. I think I said the boys. I don't remember like their. I don't remember their name right now. I know Will, Mike, Dustin, and 11, honestly. But who's the last kid? I'm blanking. Hold on a second. Will, Mike, Stranger Things, main characters. Because I haven't watched Stranger Things in a while, so I'm gonna blank on this. So we got Dustin, Lucas. So Dustin, Lucas, Mike, where's the last one? Frick. Will. So Will, Dustin, Michael, or Mike, and Lucas. I guess some other options. Vecna. Steve is another option. That'd be pretty cool. Nancy is another option. That'd be a fine skin. Max is a fine skin too. Robin would be a cool skin. Jonathan would be a cool skin. If we get where is he? Eddie, that'd be cool too, I guess. I'm trying to get any characters I don't really remember that much about. But yeah, I guess like getting like Vecna, then maybe the 4 total characters, Dustin, Lucas, Mike, and Will might be a pretty cool thing. If we don't get the main kids, maybe they're too short and like, they want to like freaking go for the same trouble as Morty, Bart, and Lisa. We'll probably get Steve, Nancy, Robin, and Eddie. I don't know. Those are like just 4 random characters, honestly. I'm gonna be complete. I don't know. I have to see. But it's still a pretty cool collab. The voice of Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright, played the new season of Fortnite. We'll have to play for one.
Everybody, let's go jump. Whoa, I'm flying! Woo! Get out of my way. I'm a child. I need a donut. All right.
I think it's cool like when the creators of or not creators, the voices of like characters like play Fortnite. I always think it's like a nice little like cool thing. I feel like it happened in the past before. Maybe I'm getting confused with like people like acknowledging like their skin in Fortnite versus like people like playing the game. Like I know Eminem and frick, what's his name? I'm trying to think of the actor name, but freaking Red Guardian or Hopper from Stranger Things, whatever his name is, I'm forgetting. I think his name's like David something. Whatever. I know that they acknowledge like their skins. When like people brought them up at like a fan event. Of course, people always like acknowledge like their skin on Twitter or TikTok or Instagram or whatever. They usually like type like I'm excited to come to the game or whatever. But I don't really know how many people like really like play the game like when their skin comes out. I feel like there's a few, but like I don't know, I'm blanking. But it's still a pretty cool thing. And then finally, Target Creator posted this on Instagram. Oh, that's copyrighted. This is what Fortnite is all about: getting your favorite people in the game to party hips, shake their butt, shake their booty. All right. Anyway, pretty cool, I guess. We have some Chapter 7 news. Apparently, content creators are on their way to the Fortnite HQ for a Chapter 7 event, and it's unknown what they'll be able to show or not, but something will happen on November 19th. Pretty cool. I already I said like my thoughts on this earlier, so I'm just gonna say it again. I just feel like this impacts like the hype of the season at some points. This impacts smaller creators because if like you see someone see like a bigger creator like play like the game or whatever, like you're gonna like I feel like they're not gonna like wanna like watch a smaller creator, which I feel like I experienced like so many times like where if I just post like a normal video like saying like all YouTubers do like welcome to chapter blah 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 or welcome to season blah 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 or whatever, like just trying to get a win, like literally like the first video that most people do, like I just feel like it gets like no views or whatever. So that's why I always like trying like get it like do a challenge or do something like day one or week one of the season, whether it's like a challenge or whatever, like the Simpsons house loot only challenge, or I think I did something for another season. I'm blanking on like my videos right now. Um, let's see. I did. Oh, same thing can go for updates too. Oh yeah, bug loot only challenge. Same thing for updates too. Like I said, like if I freaking just do like a normal video for Horde Rush, like for example, like it does nothing. So that's why I did curse document only challenge. I don't know. You guys get the idea. But yeah. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. They're not gonna change it or probably, but it's whatever. For reload, Steady Storm on Oasis got added. It's pretty cool. I didn't get to try it yet, but I'll probably try it tomorrow or today. Let's see. For OG, Lynx is getting a reskin for next OG pass. I feel like this is like one of like the I want to say mandatory ones, but it's like one of like the main skins. I feel like people were gonna know what's gonna happen. Her, maybe the Yeti skin, and Ice King, definitely. Maybe they'll do the Prisoner, but I definitely feel like Lynx, the Yeti, and actually, let me look at the battle pass to see like what skins like I wouldn't mind. I know I'm just like adding on to time or whatever, but I honestly like just want to see skins battle pass. Alright, so I definitely feel like Lynx, Ice King, Prisoner, maybe one oh Sergeant Winter. Ooh. So we already know Lynx is already considered, so we can just like remove her from the equation. But the second skins, maybe Ice King and Sergeant Winter. It's either probably gonna be Ice King, Sergeant Winter, the Prisoner, and maybe Onesie or Trog. I definitely don't feel like Zenith or Powder is gonna get any love or whatever. But yeah, that's just the reality. Overall, I'm pretty excited for next season of OG. We had a rumor. There was a rumor that Katy Perry was gonna be the next festival headliner, but Hypex said that he did not say he was or she was. So yeah, Katy Perry Katy Perry like news account also posted this. So yeah, who knows though. We got some news on Lego. Ninjago update will introduce dragons. We got flying sounds and a back and front landing sounds. It seems like dragons will be it seems like dragons will be huge. I thought I was gonna say like a huge part next season, but whatever. But it's unknown how they will impact the gameplay. Oh, I'm pretty excited. I already said this in the past before, but I never really like watched Ninjago growing up as a kid. I watched a little bit of it. I watched a Ninjago movie like when it came to theaters like a few years ago, like back in like 2016, 17. Nice. I, I was gonna freaking do this. I'm spelling everything wrong. Ninjago movie 2017. So yeah, I'm not like that big of a Ninjago fan, but I'm still pretty excited for the update. And then finally, UEFN or Unreal Engine 6 is potentially expected in 2028. Tim Sweeney on Unreal Fest Japan said over the next 2.5 years, the best part of UEFN or Unreal Engine 5 and the Fortnite ecosystem will merge, resulting in the birth of Unreal Engine 6. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I guess. Like Fortnite on Unreal Engine 5, I guess like impacted a lot of stuff or whatever, especially in creative with UEFN and all that stuff. So I wonder how Fortnite will be on Unreal Engine 6 in about 4 years? Wait, math. 3 years? Wait, yeah, 3 years. I'm tired, guys. But overall, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to subscribe, like, make this a video. If you guys want to support our use my code, GearsIT, you guys support me. Follow, leave a rating. What else? Use code GaberSite in the Fortnite shop. You guys support me. And also, code Gaber10 for 10% off at Advance. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.